Hi guys, and welcome to this edition of Driveway Icons. I'm Simon. We've got Stuart today with this lovely T2 split window. Nice to meet you, Stuart. We're going to have a look around inside, underneath, and give it a good coat of Lanoguard. So Stuart, we're in the back of this lovely old girl. You've had this a long time, haven't you? We should touch on that.
So I've had it 32 years. I bought it between college and university thinking it would be a quick summer restoration. 4 years later I eventually got it on the road. And I wanted to go for a kind of hot rod style, so it has flames on the front doors.
You certainly nailed it.
Yeah,
I love the pitch of it as well. It sits pretty. So
yeah, it does.
And it's nice to see one that's individual. You know, so many of them are restored to such a factory spec.
That's right.
There's not much personality with them, whereas this one sort of oozes it, doesn't it? So
yeah, I think you can do your own thing with them.
Why not?
Pretty much all of them are modified in one way or another, mechanically or paintwork or wheels or something, you know. So I think that that it's such a big scene, the Volkswagen scene, that I think you can really do
no right or wrong way, is there?
Absolutely
really?
not. Yeah, that's right.
So we were touching on a few features in here because it's got some cool stuff. You've got a really cool panoramic mirror up there, which is showing patina.
Yeah, so that was in it when I bought it. It's not an original item, but I really like the fact that I can see from shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
So I can pretty much see everything behind me.
See who you're holding up, basically.
Yeah, exactly. There's quite a few of those. Absolutely.
Well, awesome. I think let's certainly have a wander around because it is such a unique old girl. We'll have a look in the engine bay as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And then get her up in the air and have a look under her frock, so to speak.
Okay. Great.
So Stuart, a few of your external features on hoots.
Yes.
So you've got a nice roof rack up the top there.
Yes, so because the bodywork is dark, I wanted to accentuate it with a bit of chrome and a bit of shiny stuff. So this is a reproduction of a original Westphalia roof rack, which kind of suits it, gives it a bit of height.
Yeah.
Looks good with cases on.
Cool. And you're running on MPs?
Yes, so yeah, they're a reproduction of 60s original wheel by MP.
Suit the period really well, don't they?
And the style of the van, trying to go with that sort of hot rod look.
Yeah. So we've got twin opening doors here, but I think something I want to touch on more are the flames.
Yes, so I had those put on. I always liked flames on a hot rod, but I didn't want them really sort of bright. I wanted them quite subtle, so they're painted in a blue and a red in the lacquer. They call them ghost flames.
I was noticed your wipers as well, so you've actually got to manually release them.
You manually disengage the wipers and put them in what they call the one-eyed duck to be able to open windows.
Awesome.
In reality, when it rains, it's actually easier to drive without the wipers on. So.
Just speed up.
Yeah, exactly.
So Stuart, what have we got in this little hot rod of yours?
This is now a 1.6 litre flat 4. It was originally a 1.5.
Yeah.
So it's had a slight upgrade. It's now got twin carbs on and a big fat exhaust and a 123 distributor. So it's a bit perkier. I mean, we're not talking big numbers, but
yeah, but again, you know, it probably whistles along quite happily with that.
Yeah,
so.
It's quite happily cruise at 60-ish, 60, 70.
About as quick as you want to go in one of these.
Absolutely. There's not a lot in front of you.
Trying to drive down the road,
yeah, absolutely.
So have you had many issues? You just upgraded slowly as you've...
Yeah, over the years I've upgraded it slowly. It's got front suspension from a later bay window.
Yeah.
And the gearbox is actually a Beetle gearbox. Originally it had reduction boxes on the end of the axles and then geared it down again, which is because they have a 1-ton payload. So originally they were used as vans and carry people. So they reduced the gearing for the small engine, which had 40 brake horsepower or something, 45 maybe.
So a little jump up.
Yeah, so it geared it down and they were able to go up a hill.
That's cool, yeah, I certainly like it. It certainly sounds fruity, so it kind of matches the appearance quite well. So we'll have a listen to that a bit later on maybe.
Okay. I like a bit of induction raw.
Don't we all?
Absolutely.
So you have to sort of turn your head to hear it in this one.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, shall we? We'll get it up in the air. We'll have a look underneath and
Okay.
see what we've got.
Great.
So we're underneath the old lady now.
Yes.
I've got to say you've looked after it well. You know, you've obviously spent money over the years and done all you can to keep her on the road. And I see you're running on Bilstein now.
Yes, that's a recent addition, as is the trailing arms here. I had it on air suspension for a while, but it was too low. I kept forgetting to pump air into the air suspension. I damaged the arches and things, so I decided to go back to a more sort of standard height and setup.
Well, it looks cool as it is. So yeah, you've made the right choice, I think. So just moving down the flanks.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is almost like a shed, almost, isn't it? Underneath,
Yeah,
it's the same sort of.
Two main chassis rails.
Yeah.
And then cross members for the floor.
And a bit of corrugated sheet as a floor pad.
As a floor, yeah, absolutely. And that was all replaced, not the chassis rails, but all of the outriggers, all of the seals, all of the cross members and the floor when the bodywork was restored.
Yeah. It's probably a story most owners have got to tell. Yeah,
absolutely.
Part of the ownership. So.
It was an English van. It was, it's always been in England. A lot of the vehicles are imported from drier places like America now.
Yeah.
And they've got solid work. But if you buy any English old vehicle that's been on our salted roads, all it's like, it just rusts.
So 32 years.
Yes.
It's quite a long time, I've changed in that time slightly.
Yes.
Yeah, how's life changed? How's it fitted in with your growing family and as you age basically?
Well, in that time I've met my wife. I told her I had a camper van. She saw it in the garage, welded up and not painted. And was mortally disappointed, I think.
Starting the precedent well.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we got married, had a daughter. She absolutely loves it.
Yeah.
She loves the bunk. She loves the style of it. She loves everybody looking at it, of course, all the time.
You're going to get a lot of smiles and waves, aren't you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So you do shows and you mentioned weddings as well?
Yeah, I do a lot of friends' weddings. I don't do it for any money or anything. It's just friends and family who'd like the camper as their wedding car.
So it's sharing the good vibes all around then, really?
Absolutely, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's smother it in Lanoguard. So Stuart, we can see it's had a coating of Schutz before, which looks like it's coming to the end of its shelf life, like any product. Areas that are flaking off, but with Lanoguard we can apply it straight over existing products that's already on the car, so you haven't got to scrape it all off. It's had a pre-wash, so any mud, that sort of stuff's come off. It's had a chance to dry. That's the main thing. So you're applying it to a dry vehicle. So we start up in the corners. So you can see the mist goes on quite well.
Yeah, it covers very easily.
We just move down the vehicle. So again, we can do all your suspension components. I'll try and avoid the brakes for obvious reason. Yeah. It will burn off. So if you do get a little bit on there, you haven't got to worry too much. Okay. Maybe just give a couple of brake applications before you drive away. So we can get in the wheel arches as well.
Yeah.
So again, being a mist, we can actually apply it really nicely up into all the gaps you can't normally see.
It does get in everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah, so as you can see, mist's on really well. Do you want to have a crack?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Cool. Yeah, so mist away basically. So yeah, hit all your suspension components that you've paid a lot of money out for.
Yeah.
Keep them looking pristine, a lot better.
Get the wheel arches.
Yeah, arches as well. So what I tend to do is lower it halfway. So if you're doing it on the deck, as most buyers will be on the floor.
Yes, of course.
Tend to crawl around underneath and then do your arches afterwards.
Okay.
But yeah, basically squirt to your heart's content.
It goes on very easily, doesn't it? Covers really well.
Yeah, and again, after a few minutes, it'll go slightly opaque. So you can kind of see there's going to be spots that you've missed. So it's a lot easier with a ramp, but obviously it is doable on your back. Yeah,
absolutely.
Especially with a van like this, where you've got quite a bit of height to crawl around, which I'm sure you've done over the years.
Certainly have. You don't need jacks for this one.
What's been your worst breakdown, dare I ask?
It's more silly things I've done, like breaking the brake light switch, thinking it was an easy £4 swap.
Right.
And it then cost me £150 to have the whole master cylinder.
We've all been there, haven't we? We've all been there. Cool, okay, well that's going on really well.
Yeah, got a bit of bare metal there we've covered.
So guys, thanks for watching today. If you've got any questions or comments, please add them below. And again, if you want to subscribe, there's going to be loads more episodes coming up, and we're going to catch you next time.